There's a house that no one in Black Hollow dares talk about after dark. It stands alone at the edge of a dying forest, its wooden bones groaning beneath years of rot and silence. No one remembers who built it. No one remembers who lived there last. But everyone remembers the lights, because they still come on. A man named Ellis Mercer didn't believe in ghost stories. He was a home inspector by trade, and after his divorce, he took any job he could get, even ones that led him to cursed houses deep in forgotten woods. Ellis thought he was lucky when he got the call. Inspect the property at 121 Black Hollow Road. Cash on delivery. No name, no questions, just an address. He drove up the winding road that evening thinking he'd be done before nightfall. He was wrong. The house stood just like in the photo, dark, decayed, but somehow watching. Ellis stepped onto the porch. The wood flexed under his boots, groaning like it hadn't been touched in decades. The front door wasn't locked. It creaked open on its own, not a gust of wind, not his hand. It just opened. He entered with a flashlight and a clipboard. The air inside was heavy, stale. Dust hung in thick clouds and every step echoed too long, like something deep inside was listening. The first floor was exactly what you'd expect from an abandoned home. Broken furniture, torn wallpaper, and silence thick enough to choke on. But then, the light upstairs flicked on. Ellis froze. It wasn't a flicker. It wasn't a trick of the eye. It was a warm, glowing light behind a curtain, as if someone was home. He should have left, but he didn't. He climbed the stairs slowly. Each step groaned louder than the last. When he reached the top, the hallway was empty. Doors shut, paint peeling like dead skin. The light was coming from the second door on the right. He turned the knob. The room was small, maybe a child's bedroom once. There was an old wooden rocking chair facing the window, and it was still rocking. No one was there, but the chair rocked, slow and steady, like someone had just stood up. The lamp beside it flickered, and that's when Ellis saw it. In the mirror across the room, a reflection. A tall, pale figure standing behind him. He spun around. Nothing. He looked back at the mirror. Nothing. And then, a whisper. A child's voice. "He sees you now." Ellis dropped his clipboard and bolted. He sprinted down the stairs, but the house seemed to shift around him. The hallway stretched longer. The front door, gone. In its place, another door and another. Each one led to a different room. The layout made no sense. A staircase that went up but ended in the floor. A bathroom with no windows, but the wind howled through it. And always, the lights, turning on just before he entered, as if guiding him deeper, or trapping him. Desperate, Ellis found a narrow door beneath the stairs, the only place he hadn't checked, the basement. He hesitated. That's when he heard it, faint crying, coming from below. He descended. The basement was pitch black except for a single dangling bulb. Beneath it, an old metal bed frame. On it, a man, or what used to be a man. His limbs were too long, skin stretched like parchment over bones. His eyes were sewn shut, lips too, except they moved. He whispered. I waited. So long for someone to see me. The man sat up. The bulb exploded. Darkness swallowed everything. A week later, police found Ellis's car at the edge of Black Hollow Forest. The house, still standing. Lights still flickering on at night. But now there's a new reflection in the upstairs mirror. And every so often, if you listen close on a quiet night, you'll hear a whisper from the woods. He sees you now. If you ever find yourself at the end of Black Hollow Road, don't look in the mirror. And never follow the lights. Like and follow for more spooky stories.